Senator Tom Cotton. Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Hey, Kevin, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well, too.
Doing well. President Trump issuing executive orders, issuing a travel ban restrictions there from 7 predominantly Muslim countries. Your position on this, do you agree with the president's actions?
Kevin, I'm glad that you described it as what it is, a temporary travel ban, not a Muslim ban, as some of my more overwrought Democratic colleagues have said. I think most Arkansans would believe it's sensible that we take a pause for 3 to 4 months and review the procedures by which we let people into this country from countries that are riven by anarchy or war or have terror-sponsoring regimes. So I've long called for this kind of review. I think we need to heighten our standards, and I look forward to working with the president if legislation is needed to improve those standards and practices as we move forward, while accounting for, the worthy cases, for instance, the interpreters who served with us in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Many people agree that we need to protect our borders, but feel the action goes against what we believe as a nation, and it focuses on Muslim countries and people of that religion.
No, Kevin, they're wrong about that. Again, the Democrats and the media are trafficking fake news on this one. This is 7 countries. The order does not apply to Indonesia, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Nigeria, which are the 5 largest Muslim-populated countries in the world. The difference is, though, these 7 countries either have very weak state institutions because they're in a state of anarchy, or Islamic State controls a lot of their territory, or they have a terror-sponsoring government. Other countries, like, say, Indonesia, or for that matter, Saudi Arabia or Egypt, have much stronger institutions. They cooperate very closely with our security services, and therefore we're able to get a much better handle on who enters our country from some of those countries.
Senator Tom Cotton, excuse me, you're an attorney. The president here with his executive orders and also this travel ban, is he working within the guidelines of the Constitution?
Kevin, them's are fighting words. I've been clean for 13 years since I left the law.
I know, but you have the expertise. So.
Yes, of course. The president has actually delegated very significant authority under our immigration laws to decide who can enter this country and to put temporary limits on it. Barack Obama himself put a 6-month pause on entry from Iraq 6 years ago because of concerns about the possible terrorists slipping through the system getting here. And I think the president is, taking it very seriously, the threat that we face. Of course, we've always been a nation of immigrants, but we're also a nation of laws, and we have to put the interest of our citizens first, and foremost among those interests is the safety and security of our people on our streets.
On the president's executive orders, should he be doing this in a unilateral way, or should he not be consulting with Congress also?
Well, any president needs to issue orders. What really matters is not the number of them, but the substance of them. So, for instance, when the president issues an order, as he did last week, directing the Pentagon to come up with a new plan to fight the Islamic State or to tackle challenges of cybersecurity, it's a good thing. We elect the president to be our commander-in-chief, and we expect him to give guidance and direction to the military. When he exercises authority that is reserved to him by the Constitution, for instance, his commander-in-chief power, or he exercises authority that is delegated to him by the Congress, that's appropriate as well. What is not right, what this president has not done, what Barack Obama did frequently do, is to use executive orders to try to change the legal standards that govern the conduct of Americans. That's something that only the Congress can do.
It's Senator Tom Cotton, also Supreme Court nominee. That'll be announced tonight. Any ideas on who this person might be?
Well, it looks like very exciting. Maybe it's going to be a reality TV show revelation. I've reviewed the list of potential nominees that President Trump released last year, and he said as recently as this week that he plans to choose from that list. I think all of those men and women have very distinguished legal careers, and most importantly, they will apply the Constitution and the law as it's written, not impose their own policy preferences on the law and the Constitution.
Senator Tom Cotton, and as far as your legal background, you chose that path. You've got to keep that in your resume.
Look, we all make bad decisions when you're young. Surely we can redeem ourselves as we age.
We'll see. 7:46. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thanks, Kevin. Take care.
Let's get an update on our headlines now. Carrie Case.